think it's, hold on. It's in the stream. I just don't remember. Normally it has the names right there.
MNSU?
Yeah, you can.
No.
Oh, well. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think it's Minnesota. Log into Discord on the PC. Uh-oh. Screenshot of Discord. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the silence. Welcome in. I've been setting things up. Today it is UAA Green versus the Minnesota State Mavericks. Sorry. Looks like UAA is going to start out attacking, and the map is Clubhouse. UAA going to start with a, let me get over here. UAA going to start on attack, the other team going basement. UAA droning top floor. KDO hearing the audio, gets his drone shot. Good drone from Erratic. Watching top garage. Watching for spawn peaks. Smart move here. Coda gonna drone top rafters. Looks like UAA coming for a top down take here. In on the opponents, making sure that there's no roamers or any issues with that. Black Eye spotted. That's one bit of util down. All the util they can remove is greatly needed. Coda getting into a gunfight here. Being taken down to 1 HP. Goes for a pre-fire. Cannot connect, unfortunately. Gonna go for this karaoke wall. Trying to concuss the enemy and back them off. Ooh, McGriddle coming in. Ooh, so close on him. So close on him. Sees his foot. Cannot get the kill, but does good damage to Palm. Coda with the first pick on Hank the Tank. What a name. Alrighty, great sweep from these guys. They're up with a great numbers advantage. Coda now droning into basement, seeing... Oh, McGriddle gets... Oh, good nitro coming from drop. Coda's droned all three of them. Knows where they are. Gonna go to open up this breach in church. Church hatch is now open into blue. Blow that, so that's not an issue later. Going to drop here. Erratic getting aggressive. One teammate went down. Gonna get shot from little footholds. Unfortunate. Possibly resable though. If they can get the res off, this would be huge. Ooh, Coda being taken down to one tap. Smoke going back onto those footholds. Coda getting the res off. UAA is all really bad position, and oh, the smoke. They knew that they were low HP. Wow. Unfortunate timing from on UAA's behalf. These footholes or little punch holes are going to be a problem. Alrighty, Erratic now on Blackbeard. This time, Minnesota decides to go for a top floor. Top floor cache and servers. Alright, we can go ahead and get a top-down view right here. Castle is going to be setting up downstairs to prevent a push from excuse me, push from downstairs. Gonna try to avoid that, but is rotating back upstairs. A zombie playing rafters here, the Jaegers to protect. Let's see how UAA does with this. Alright, Knight gonna go in, likely gonna go for main wall. The bandit is tricking, it appears. Not really much anti-wall denial from UAA, so we'll see. But actually, one could go downstairs. Coda may... No. If they can go below, they can shoot off the bandits on this and apply pressure so that they can get main wall. Oh, the impact EMP is going out. Bandit going for the trick, and they are successful, sadly. Well, actually, no, got one wall. Great counter push. Countermeasure. At least there's some hole open. A zombieing it off. They are not trying to let UAA get an angle into this objective. Coda getting into an initial gunfight. Taking a little bit of damage here. They know that one's garage. They know that one's playing on rafters. So they do gotta just play semi-slow and figure out where people are exactly to try to get the first pick. Alright, Coda sees the castle is downstairs. Gonna concuss him here, likely. Oh, but the Jaeger. Coda for the first pick. Good first pick, but he gets down to 1 HP himself. Hopefully, the Azami will not be able to get the refrag here. Azami's gonna go for it, though. Oh, and Azami gets the refrag, sadly. Azami gets refrag while dealing good damage to Erratic. Knight attempting to apply pressure. They did get this main breach, though, open. That is huge. Gonna shoot. Oh, doesn't pay attention to Guy Rafters and goes down with Diffuser. Show also taking out Erratic. Show finally goes down on Rafters. Griddle gets him. Still don't have Diffuser. 30 seconds left on the round. They are gonna have to try to make an execute here. Kato tying it up. Keeping the score. One on red stairs. They know that now. But the Jaeger ate the Grim. Oh, goes for pre-fire through the wall. Cannot connect. Oh, unfortunate timing. They did not have Diffuser. Oh, an unfortunate swing. I'm hearing that the mic is quiet. I will try to fix that as soon as possible. I will just need to get a little bit of assistance from someone who knows more about what they're doing. Hopefully... Oh, I think I connected to the wrong microphone. That is my fault. Hopefully it's better now. There is a 3-minute delay, so when I'm saying this, you will not hear it until significantly later. Hank may go for a run. No. Rebarricades it. Alright. Let's see. UAA can bring it back. They just need to get one round to start that momentum. Alright, looks like Ace is going to be here working main wall. They do have a Bandit again, so they may go for... Oh, Bandit ran. They are not tricking this. They successfully got Jacuzzi wall open. This is a massive point. Oh, they see that there's head holes. They know that there's likely one watching those head holes. Knight's going to go. He really wants this open here. Putting down a Claymore to watch that one across from Jim. Palm with the first pick on McGriddle. Let's see if someone can get the refrag. Coda in bottom. Gonna walk up red. They're gonna clear other second floor site first. Pinging to come in. Ping on rafters lets them know. Oop. They know that there's one rafters. They're going to pinch this here. Erratic moving with Coda. They do need to be careful. They're being held very, very well. Uh-oh. Alright. The concussions are down. Coda gets the first one. However, Erratic goes down in the process. It is even game, though, because Kato evens it up. Kato doing peck damage at the Warden. Coda's going to rotate out of construction side. Drone going down. They do have this sidewall open. So they may be able to push clear into construction and take space. Ooh, did Coda hear that there was one in Logi? We will see. Oh, his hard breach gets shot. So that is a dead giveaway that there is one in Logi. He's going to be watching. Knight with the advantage being taken. They do know Coda hopped in con, though. Oh, goes for the fire. Can't connect. Coda knows that there is one in Logi. Sees the one bathroom. Kills bathroom. And wraps across. They have 10 seconds on the clock. They do need to get plant down, but Coda gets the final kill. Well executed from the UAA team here. That's one round. That is huge. They just need that momentum boost. These guys are good. These guys are good. Quick little scoreboard check. Coda 5-2. Their top frag is Show, and he is 6-2. Going into round 4. Minnesota opts to ban Ace, while UAA goes for the Azami ban. Okay, seems like my mic audio is clearer now. My apologies, I somehow swapped to the headset mic. Alright, they didn't ban Ram, which could give UAA a great strategic advantage as long as there's not one heavy playing upstairs. They are running the Oryx because they do not want to deal with shields. So, this is good because UAA isn't running any shields. So, this is kind of a waste of an operator ban. Oryx may be roaming top floor, though. Knight being cautious of the spawn peaks. Always smart. Looks like 3 of them are going to do a top-down push. This is good, but this is risky. Kato is very necessary and could be a turning point in this round, so they do have to be somewhat careful. Kato sees that there's holes made there and backs off of it. Smart play. Kato is vital to this push, so it is greatly important that he stays alive. He's going for the boogie. Boogie down. Do they know that there is 1/3 floor? Gets droned. Oryx is seen. Oryx has to run now. Oryx is in a predicament. Opts to run down. Oh, call goes out from Erratic. Seen by Knight. Gets the first pick. That is huge. Huge for UAA. Kato trying to pick up the Ram here to make more vertical on the enemy team. Kato going on drone. Watching to make sure he's not being ran on. Kato pinging the footholds, letting them know where Util is. Proxy does go off from below the floor, it seems like. Knight does go down on stairs. Kato still trying to figure out where this beeper is at, because it is heavily giving away his position. Unfortunately, it is a tied up game. Palmy with the double kill is going to cause issues. Griddle playing top hatch. They are going to, I think, go for, yep, dropping hatch. Hatch has been dropped. McGriddle knocking one of them. Doing damage. They don't remember those footholds. They know where there's one playing in blue now. Oh, unfortunately, they are able to get the res off. And UAA, with only 12 seconds left in a round, in a 2v4, have to move quick. Unfortunately, it goes down to a 1v4 with Erratic scrambling to get a kill, but unfortunately going down. This team is extremely util heavy, as we have seen in their ops, so UAA does need to counteract it in some way. Yeah, even right now we can see their heavy util. We have Jaeger, Ella, Tubarao, Bandit, Castle, all of those. Twitch is a really good play here. Can get rid of and at least just waste some of the util that they will have. Minnesota opting to go for second floor again. They have had success on this site, as well as their major success has been on basement. Okay, they have figured out that they are not basement. Kato opting to switch to a Ash. Interesting pick. Could go below and open up the main wall for Thermite. I believe that that's what we're going to see here from KDO. We will see, though. We will see. Yup, looks like it. KDO is going to go here, and he's going to... Oop, goes for pre-fire, cannot connect. But there is one roaming downstairs that he does need to watch out for. Hopefully he will just stop and drone for a second. Yep. Smart. Drone comes out from KDO. He sees it. He's checking blue. He sees that there's this castle here. He knows that castle is going to just hold himself in the same area. These guys are kind of like broken records. They do semi-play the same, which is a great advantage for UAA. Does need to watch out. Is being watched from rafters, so he does need to be careful here. He isn't sure where the castle ran to. It appears, yeah, castle ran upstairs and is now top red with the rest of his team, which allows for KDO to go underneath and clear up that. Ooh, the beeper is unfortunate. Castle is right above him, trying to play vert on him. Oh, looks away for 1 second. Luckily, Coda can get the kill. He sees that there's vert here and is looking to see if he can get a pick. He sees his shoulder. He gets the pick. That is a huge pick from KDO. Blowing open main breach so that now Thermite can get it, but shoots the wrong wall, I believe. Oh, but someone else got it, so. Oh, he was back on my behalf. Alright. Knight is still wary of that Rafters player. Rafters player goes down to McGriddle. This is a huge advantage for UAA. It is a 5v2. If they can get plant down, that solidifies their advantage even more. But they still have 53 seconds on the clock. That is perfectly fine. That's plenty of time to make a play. McGriddle gets the one on red. Smoke goes out. Plant is going to go down. They know that he's in con. KDO watching an alt angle on him. KDO gets the final pick. Flawless round coming out of UAA. That was perfectly executed by them. UAA hoping to tie it up here. If they can tie it up before they go on to defense, that is huge for UAA.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Camera ready.
Okay. It looks like they are going to go second floor. Again, they are hoping to win that site. Malusi has been spotted. Knight saving his drone. Smart play. Coda opting for the Flores. Interesting pick. McGriddle swapping over to Grim. And Erratic over to Nomad. Coda gonna clear bottom up. Smart play coming from him. Oh, Coda was expecting the castle, hoping to get rid of it. However, this time they opted for a different operator. Sorry about that. Coda gonna throw in another Flores drone to try to just waste some of their util. Blows up the pipe and the Malusi. And then he's gonna blow a hole in the wall into garage. Oh, Kato goes down though. Kato is killed from Vert. Coda now cautious. Shoots the jukebox for audio. Smart play. Hopefully UAA can get the refrag here. Coda knows that there's one directly above him. Wasting their Jaegers. Going for a flash. Nomad goes down. Hopefully will hit. Oh, does hit. However, he is able to get back up. Oh no. The rafters is being held very, very strongly by Show. Show gets killed by McGriddle, though. McGriddle, good attempt. Double kill. It is left to Knight. He has won these before. He's got it. Oh, holding an angle. Red stairs, knows where they're at. Goes for the pre-fire, cannot connect. Nitro goes out, misses. Tries to pre-fire window. Unfortunately, that's not where they are. Oh, he's making a lot of noise. He does have to be careful here. They're about to swing him from circle. One holding his con. One holding his con and one's close. Swinging close, swinging close. Oh, goes for the pre-fire. Cannot connect. Unfortunate. Going into the half and the swap. Coda is the top of the leaderboard with 6 and 4. McGriddle is close behind 6 and 5. KDO 4-4. Knight 2-4 and Erratic 0-5. Show on the enemy team is their top frag and he is going 10 and 4. Palmy is 5-4. Drop Mav 4-3. Legacy 2-2 and Tank the Tank 1-5. Going into ban phase, UAA opts for banning the Mira and Azami. Oh, I mean, they were just, yeah.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bomb.
Silly me. They opt. Sorry, let me try that again. UAA opts to ban the Grim and Blackbeard. Going to opt to go basement first. Is a smart play. Basement is a fairly simple site to hold. McGriddle here is going to be setting up top floor, just trying to waste time as much as possible here. As much time and util. Util and time are the main crucial factors. They did not ban the RAM though, so the RAM will be able to come and possibly cause issue. Erratic and Griddle are going to both be roaming, it appears. Erratic's going to be watching red side while McGriddle plays the other side. Oh, looks like KDO is also upstairs. The only one anchored in sight right now, I believe, is Knight. There we go. Knight anchored in blue, watching that blue walk in and secret stairs. They are in dirt. They're already getting plant off. This is really, really bad. They were able to just take dirt and have an advantage. Plant goes down only a minute into the game. Knight is left here to defend by himself. Show is playing aggressive. Plant is down. Majority of them are dirt, though. So a pick, it is... They could just get disable off. If they get... Oh, no. Swung from blue. Oh, unfortunate. Show gets the multiple pick. Okay. UAA unfortunately gets rush planted. That is okay. UAA will be able to readjust.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Looks like this time UAA is going to be slightly more anchored in sight. They are learning and they are adjusting from what happened and what went wrong that game. However, they do... Oh, Palmy has a drone in sight that was not seen. Knight gonna... Yeah, okay, so now we have KDO and Knight anchoring in sight while the others stay slightly off. Coda flipping cam, sees one breaking into garage. Monty breaking into garage means that they are going to swing from blue, most likely. One is on rappel. Coda does hear the audio. Here's the audio of him. They also know that multiple are swinging from up top. Wow, Monty's swinging up top. Monty may go for the hop in. Monty hops in. Oh, unfortunate timing for Erratic. Erratic cannot hit him. Cannot connect. McGriddle is going to be pinched here and double swung by Show and Monty. Decides to give up space. That is the smart play. He needs to play his life here. KDO going down upstairs. Fighting against Dokkaebi. KDO cannot crawl. Unfortunate. Coda's not yet giving up his position, but the other two, or McGriddle did rotate back to sight. Coda, here's one swinging his door. ADS is... Gets the kill on the Palmy. Ooh, unfortunately though, Ram does have him pinched here. This is not a good position to be in for Coda. In sight. Oh no, Drop is able to get the kill on Knight, leaving it as a... It is a 1v4. Coda still off site. Diffuser is going down as they speak. And an unfortunate good crosshair placement from Zofia. Let's see if they decide to swap it up here and not go. Yes, they do. This is a smart play. They've lost downstairs objective twice. So swapping it up to going to gym bedroom will be a good play. No wall denial is an interesting play here. They are allowing them to get jacuzzi wall.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Oh, okay. They are going to put a mute on the main breach. However, upside down rappel will still allow them to get main breach fairly easily. Hard pushing rafters. This is not good for UAA. Actually, they may be able to bait the Monty in. If they can bait the Oh, goes for the nitro cell, cannot connect unfortunately. One is playing below them. McGriddle is stuck in a bad position here. He hears that he's below, though. Ace is using util on this wall, which is an interesting play. McGriddle, they get the down. Coda gets the kill. Monty pushing in. Backs off. Tags Monty slightly through the shield. Gets Monty. The double push here was huge. The other two running. Oh no. Unfortunately, McGriddle goes for the fire. Cannot connect. It's a 3v3. A minute on the clock. UAA just needs to play this slow, play this passive. Sees one's gun. Knight goes for the shots. Cannot connect. They know he's there now. Re-swinging this would be unwise. Twitch droned him out. Down to a 2v3. Pops that Goyo to save time. Does not know he's in. Hears him. Heard him, but cannot look back on time. Leaving Erratic in a 1v2. Erratic gets the one pick. Plant is going down. Unfortunately, goes down. Ending game 1. Game 1 does go to the Minnesota State Mavericks. But UAA, we saw this last week. UAA did lose first round or lose first map, but then they really locked in hard for this second map. Alright, I will be back in a tiny bit. We're going to go on intermission. Alrighty, folks, we are back in it with map 2, going into Cafe. We've got this. The cat BB, you won't hear this till 3 minutes after you're typing these chats, but we did not lose. This is start of map 2, it was just intermission. They won first map. Alrighty, UAA starting on defense this time, opting to ban Monty and Ram.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alrighty, UAA opting to start on second floor. This is not a common pick, but it is likely the smartest one due to the util usage of the enemy team. Erratic is going to set up bottom white with some fenways. Oh, looks like Coda is calling for a rehost. I'm not sure if... Oh, an audio bug. Alrighty. They are going to rehost, so give us just a minute. Just a minute here, and we will be back to the game. Alrighty, we are back. Sorry about the tech issues. I also had to restart the application for the stream, so that was causing a little bit of issues. Oop, let me close chat here. Oop, that's not how to do that. There we go. One thing we can agree on, despite being opponents, is that Ubisoft is always fun to deal with.
Attackers need to locate and defuse the bombs safely.
Alright, gonna opt for the same thing. Hopefully the audio has been figured out on UAA's side. That's why we had to stop to rehost. Site is being set up. Erratic looks to be roaming. Coda also roaming top floor. Coda and Kato gonna be roaming top floor. Oh, Erratic sees the drone, is able to kill it. He knows that two are probably going to be pushing him now. Erratic is in a bad spot. Hopefully, hopefully he is able to get out of here with his life, or at least get one pick. Alright, he is able to rotate out. This is huge for him, but there is fire on the stairs. F not goes down, just to watch his bottom walk in. Looking up to Coda. Coda is being swung. They are doing a top-down clear, which means that Coda may be in a bad spot. He has a good angle on this one person. If they swing, oh, Coda saw him, does damage, gets him to half, but unfortunately there's so many there that he is just not able to get a kill, and does get first picked. Which also leaves Kato upstairs by himself. Luckily, the Blackbeard and their Gridlock are half HP, but Buck does resort to start making the vert. Kato holding long angle, watching window. McGriddle holding other site, watching that rundown. One is right above Erratic. Erratic has to be very, very careful here. The Gridlock going off is masking the sound. Erratic one in one of his Fenrir's. He sees him. Erratic gets the kill on BB. Does know that there's another one on him. Erratic able to... Perfect. We are able to have a massive advantage here. Versus Show. Show was a strong player, so we do need to play... Nice. And Kato gets killed. Oh, wait, no. Knight gets killed, but Kato with the instant refrag. Fantastic plays from UAA here. Hopefully we can turn it around to see a wonderful UAA sweep here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alrighty, this time UAA is opting to go for the other second floor site. Holding this is smart. Alright, Knight doing similar Goyo placements to aid those upstairs. Hopefully this time Coda can play a little bit slower and not get decapped off rip. UAA just needs to take that momentum that they just had last round and play off of it. And I don't know what I was saying about other second floor site. I guess there is, but same second floor site. That's what they opted for. KDO, or Knight actually making all these long. KDO and I believe KDO and going the wrong way here. Coda is playing in Cigar this time instead of where he was last time. Here's the Twitch drone. Right behind him. Kills Twitch drone. That's one Twitch drone down. Twitch only has one drone left. McGriddle knows that there's one behind him. KDO watching that hopping on Cocktail. Sorry. Brain's not working. Alright, Griddle still has one to his back. Opted to repel in, I believe, Cocktail. Drones out one. Kitty, you're watching a very long angle. Hoping to get a pick. McGriddle able to get a pick on one. Another one swinging from there. Knight gets a pick as well. It is a 5v3, but they did know where he was, so Show was able to get the kill on McGriddle. KDO with another pick. Killing Show, their previous game top frag. Huge pick from KDO. KDO watching Cocktail, making sure that he doesn't get picked. Coda getting Palmy. And I believe that they do have Diffuser. Unfortunately, Drop does get Matt. Or Drop does get KDO. Only has 9 seconds and gets pincered. This is wonderful momentum from UAA. UAA is starting off extremely strong here. Alright, opting to go kitchen this time. They're going to do a kitchen hold. It would have been interesting to see a Denari play here. Denari is very good on this map, especially in kitchen. But they didn't choose it, which is fair. He is the new op. Everyone's still getting to know him. Alright, Knight gonna make sure that someone can play Bakery without being naded out. Excuse me. Alright. This wall was left unreinforced. However, they get the reinforcements needed. McGriddle roaming back towards other breach. Coda is staying on site. This is the least amount of roamers we have seen. Drone out. Coda gets droned. Not an ideal situation for him. Okay, gets the drone though. Continues to waste util. Coda casting it off. Not gonna allow them to come in here. Alright, it's an even game right now. That's what we want to see. We want to keep it even and just run down their time. McGriddle with the first pick. Unfortunately, oh no. Shao and Legacy with the picks. UAA needs to slow down here. This game is a numbers game. Coda swinging long, gets Shao. Or Shao. But they do take Kitchen here. Oh, Coda able to get the Blackbeard. That is a huge pivotal moment. Blackbeard was a huge op for them. Watching angle. Swinging his bakery. He doesn't know. Oh, Coda got lucky there. Could have been an easy kill for Legacy. Erratic gets the kill. Leaving it in a 2v1. Oh no, Erratic gets downed. Forcing it. And Coda doesn't see him. Unfortunate. UAA still with the lead, but they did get that off. Unfortunate. Going into the ban phase. UAA is going to opt to ban. My assumption is going to be Blackbeard. I could be wrong. Oh, Ace. No, Ace is a smarter ban. Ace is a smarter ban. They've used a lot of util on Ace. And Ace has gotten multiple, high plays. UAA needs to just play their numbers smart. If they can play numbers smart and they can play time and waste util, they've got this game in the bag.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Jammer activated!
UAA going back to a site they're more comfortable with. Setting up. KDO and Coda likely going to hold that again. Erratic setting up a zombies on white stairs. Gonna hold the white one in. Coda playing upstairs alongside KDO. Coda gonna open up some vert here, watching the door run in. Coda getting droned. Excuse me. My apologies. Coda getting droned on his rappel to his back. This could be a bad situation for Coda if he gets swung hard enough. Okay, off the rappel. Coda opts to rotate out slightly. Oh, Coda has a nasty angle on them. He just needs to capitalize. Coda kills the Fuser. Coda has vert on Fuser. This is a huge, huge play. Cannot connect with him, but does eventually kill him. Leaving it a 5v1 for Legacy. Huge play. This vert was absolutely massive for them this game. Uh-oh, 2 go down. 2 do go down, so they do need to play this smart and play this a little bit more passively. But Kato with the kill. Fantastic plays from Kato. That could have been bad if the Ashe hadn't gotten greedy and gone for the kills.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Right, another site that these guys are comfortable with. This site is practiced. It's rehearsed. Our team is great. Coda is great. He teaches the strats very well. So these guys know what they're doing, where they're supposed to be, and it gives them a amazing advantage. Coda setting himself up for a clear roam. He's not going to let any of them flash him. Oh, has to be careful, though, because he may fall down this hatch, and that would not be ideal. Okay, one is... Coda may be hard pushed here. This could be bad for him. Almost kills Kato, I believe. I could be wrong. Blitz rushing upstairs. This could be a problem. Kato getting absolutely just stomped on. But Coda able to get the frag off of him. Coda needs to watch Skylight. One is on Skylight. Okay, Coda did hear the audio of Skylight, so he should know now. Unfortunately, he does get bucked from behind. Leaving the teams even. Unfortunately, there's still one... There is still one. Oh. Goes for the fire. Show Mav does not get hit, though. Hatch was left soft. Oh, Knight knows that there's one on stairs now, and it is the Blitz. Blitz could be an issue here. Opts to make a rotate. Doses grenade slightly too high. Show is getting kills, unfortunately, from top. He's just making vert. Opting to break open hatch. Let's look at Erratic. Erratic is downstairs. He gave up his white. Gave up white. He's running to red. This could be an interesting flank unless he gets caught. If he gets caught on this, it's going to be really, really bad. There's one directly above him. He hears. He knows. He knows there's one right above him. He just needs to play this angle slow. Kato with the kill on Show. Evening it out. Uh-oh. They know he's down there now. Both of them. 2 there. Leaving it a 2v2. Gets 1 kill. And they were able to get the kills. Fantastically done from UAA here. Able to take it 4-1 into the last defense round. Good plays. Blackhawk throwing shade at me. 3 minutes from now. Blackhawk came to say hi. Blackhawk is another one of our teammates. He's great. Alright, gonna go for Kitchen again. It didn't go well for them last time, but with some slight adjustments, they could do this very successfully. Just playing time and numbers, that is the biggest thing that I can emphasize. These guys do it well. It's just not letting them collapse and be spread out. Alright. Majority of them are swinging from bakery side. So this could be good if they watch it properly. Coda is not going to be on the roam. I believe the roam has been left up to KDO. Yes. KDO's holding top floor. Show with the unfortunate first pick on night. KDO opting to rotate back. They have hard taken bakery, taken space. KDO just watching this. Thermite is trying to take that walk in. Erratic trying to apply some pressure, but but Coda and KDO are stuck outside. Coda thinks he hears one backside. Does not. They are all in sight. All of these guys are pushing from one direction. Plant is going down. If a Nitro Cell could go out, a Nitro Cell could be huge. Coda gets a pick. Diffuser's gone down, but they do have a numbers game here. Massive numbers game. 3v2. Gets the kill. He knows where last one is, telling him just to go for defuse. Go for defuse. Nitro Cell goes out, making him back off the window, double swinging him, and they get the defuse off. That was fantastic pressure coming from UAA right here. All right, going into the swap, leaderboard check. AK Coda 7-4, top of the leaderboard. Erratic close behind 6-1. KDO 7-3. McGriddle 4-3, and Knight 4-4. Looking at the other team, Show is 6-5, Legacy is 4-6, Palmy is 4-5, Hank the Tank is 0-6, and Drop Mav is 1-6. UAA opting to ban Mira, while the Mavs decide to ban Capitayo. Capitayo is a strong operator for this map, being able to block off things like freezer or storage. Not freezer, it's not called freezer, it's called storage.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
As you said, Nabibs, it's just 3 more. Sorry if I said your name wrong, but it's 3 more that they got to get. Attacking can be hard on this map, especially with their util heavy setup. A Bravo would be really good here, but isn't necessary. McGriddle opts for the Nook over Buck. Interesting play. Erratic goes Grid instead of Blackbeard. And KDO goes Grim instead of Ash. Grim is another one of those operators that is super important on this map because it 100% it's make or break. Watching for those spawn peaks. Because, yeah, Grim can force someone out of a location that they're in. Taking roof. They still have 2 minutes 30 on the clock. They've got plenty of time to push this. They do have a mute. Oh. They have a mute on... on Newbelk. Actually, no, this is Cigar. Alright, gonna ace open into Christmas. Hopefully, we'll be able to shoot the mute jammer from vert. Doesn't look likely. Coda applying pressure from windows on Christmas. Yep, Coda sees where Azami is and is taking ground on this. Oh, there's multiple swinging him, though, so he does have to be careful here. Yeah. Watching for his run out. Sees that he's still there. Is going for the reswing again. Coda sees him, cannot connect, but does tag him. The Grims go down, exposing Legacy. Oh, unfortunate Nitro and kill, leaving UAA in a 3v5. Now a 2v5. However, it is Griddle and Coda. This can be clutched. Coda hopping in, unfortunately. Legacy has the angle on him. McGriddle gets one pick on Hank. Knows that the Azami is in corner. Heard him lay down. Has a ping on him. Gets kill on him. Has 22 seconds on the clock. This is slightly concerning. 2 are in storage. Yeah, he dies to them. Unfortunate. Brava swap would be smart. UAA still up by 3. They just need to play this slow, play this smart. The Brava pick was exactly what I was talking about. Unfortunately, they aren't going Maestro this time, but the Brava pick would be super good in the event that they do go Maestro. They know that they're kitchen now. Hopefully they can ping enough of them that they can confidently say that there's no Maestro. Looks like they're just going to be saving drones, though. This is smart. That's another thing. UAA, we've seen this already in our game. The team needs to feel out the enemies and get a sense for how they play. Once we get that down, we can do significantly better against them. Coda gonna be clearing up top, clearing roam. Looks clear, he's looking at Cocktail. Coda, here's one stairs. Let's look at Erratic. KDO in Skylight. On Erratic, they know he's there. Coda gets the kill on him. They played that well. Now they're on top. Ooh. KDO sees the Aruni punch hole and knows to watch for C4s being thrown over. It does not appear only one of them may have a C4 actually. Oh. KDO had an angle on one for a second, but unfortunately did not see him in time to connect. UAA with 22 seconds to execute. Goes for a pre-fire. No one was there. Legacy gets a pick. 2 picks. KDO knows that there's one stairs. Unfortunately dies to it. Leaving Erratic in a 1v4. Good attempt from Erratic here. The last thing UAA needs to do is start panicking. They've still got this. They just need to play slow, play time, play together.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Opting for second floor this time. Alright, they do know that they are second floor. Malusi spots Knight's drone, is hunting it, and is able to get it. Erratic going to continue playing Blackbeard. Watching for spawn peaks. They are going to be doing a top-down clear here. KDO with the first pick. On their top frag, too. That is a fantastic pick from KDO. Alright, they know that there's another one second floor as well. They're just going to pincer him here. Is able to get Coda, unfortunately. Alright, Erratic is able to drop him, though. Getting the refrag for Coda, leaving it in a 4v3. Vigil is on. Vigil is hard on Erratic. But he ran away. Erratic opts to drone. Smart play, playtime. Hears him ruffling. Sees where he's at. Looks like Erratic's rotating around to run down red set. Oh, maybe not. Running back white. Erratic opts to run down white. He knows that the Malusi's there. Oh, he saw one. He saw the barrel of Cade's gun. But he didn't register it. Oh, he knows where Cade is. He ADS is the wrong location. KDO getting plant down. Erratic rotating around to cover. Sees Vigil. Uh-oh, gets meleeed. Melee by Vigil is unfortunate. Just holding Vig. Vigil opting to run above. May try to make Vert on this. Yep, gets Vert. Drops behind, but they do have a Raura to Raura that door off. Both in hallway. Downs Vig. Last one, dead. Dead to Malusi. Oh, KDO accidentally kills Erratic, but that's okay. That's okay. They got it off, and they won. It's taking it to match point. UAA still up by 3. Hopefully, they won't even need any of the extra rounds. Taking it into match point here. Maestro is going to come back into play. This could be a problem if they don't find him. This could be a problem if they don't find him.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Yes, they did find the Maestro. So Kato does swap over to the Brava. This is absolutely huge. However, they do have a mute. Mute may be an issue in this. The hope is that mute doesn't interfere with this too bad. Alright, Kato just opening hatches. Kato likely gonna... throw out the basic default drones first. Uh-oh, he's gonna throw... Nitro Cell is ripped and active right there. Oh, unfortunately, one of his drones just go into a mute jammer. And it is shot. Oh, unfortunately, both of the drones are down, allowing Maestro to get away with his antics. If they could kill Maestro, they will be a lot safer this round. Maestro proved to be quite a challenge to them last round. Unfortunately, Hank is gonna get 2 kills on our team. And obtains diffuser in the process. Kato back into that mute jammer. Kato watching Val. Up top. Hatch. Oh, Kato going for the pre-fires. Running at him close. Shotgun is able to kill him because he looks the wrong way. Unfortunately, that Maestro is not meleeable. And it gives them, like, perfect cams on. Okay, Erratic ties it up. It is a 3v3. They know that Maestro is probably just going to sit on his cams. McGriddle able to kill him, and the Maestro cam goes down. The plant may be possible here. Kato going for it. Kato planting Fuser. Noise going down around. Unfortunately, all that Show was doing is just firing into the smoke, giving them a short time to plant. UAA needs to make a play here, and unfortunately, Show Mav on that Maestro proves to be an issue. However, they do go... Oh, no, they do not. Alright, it is match point. I'm curious. Show does not choose to go Maestro again.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright. UAA knows that they're kitchen. Kaid throws his Cade Claw at the bottom of that wall. UAA still doing alright, but ideally they win this one. Going for the roam clear. Cade is at... Where is their Cade, actually? The claw itself is unknown. Cade is just persistent in playing that corner. Unable to get this wall. Unfortunately, this wall is just burning time. And Hank is able to get first pick on KDO, and then Palmy immediately gets Kato right after. They know that they're roaming, but this is a very bad situation for UAA. Being in a 3v5. Knight knows there's one bar. Moved into Coat. Kochek is watching. They now know that there's one Coat check. Knight doesn't know where Attic just went down from, but now he does. He's trying to watch. Walking in, Kochek. It is a 1v5. Being swung. Gets one kill. And then dies to the angle. Unfortunate here from UAA. But it's okay. They're still one round ahead on match point. Hopefully they are able to take it this round and go to map 3. Palmy is opting for the Warden. That might be a problem for the Blitz. All right. They do see that there is a spawn peak that was set up. All right. Avuni gates up. They know that they're going to be playing one in storage. They know that. Going to drop off this. Gonna throw a smoke through the Aruni and then hop in. Unfortunately, it's still connected. The Fenrir goes down, but they do know where they are. With the first Knight with the first pick, they're pinging 2. They know that one's on 2 ping. Unfortunately, the Aruni gate gets him. The Aruni gates in this, but Koda's able to get it, making it a 4v2. 4v2, this is huge for UAA. Huge for UAA to have this advantage. 1:20 on the clock. Jaeger being targeted by Deimos. That's Koda. Koda trying to get Verd on him. Okay. Koda prepping to drop. If they can drop and take B control, they can get plant down. Exactly like they did last round. Yep, Koda's going for the drop. They're going to go for plant here, I believe. The Malusi is being tracked. Tracker active. But Koda does need to be careful of the one that is in train. Swinging train, Show kills him. But the plant does go down. Show is one tap, but Show goes down. Show is killed from Vert, leaving it as a 3v1 with Diffuser down. This is not looking good for Minnesota. UAA looks like they just are. Yep, UAA wraps it up beautifully. Kato with the final kill of that game. Beautiful tie. Beautifully done from UAA. We are final scoreboard check. AK Koda was 9-10. KDO with an absolutely amazing game, 13-7. McGriddle 8-8. Erratic 8-7, and Knight 7-9. Couldn't get the other teams, but we will be back after this intermission.
hive ready. Target acquired.
Moving the shield.
One hive ready.
made my own.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I had somehow muted my mic. That is my apologies. Thank you to the person who told me that. I have been calming for a decent bit and then was like, oh, OBS says my mic's not picking up. So we are back. That means it's been muted this entire time. We apologize about the long intermission. They were subbing out one of their players. UAA does have a home field advantage. This map is one of their better maps, as we have seen with the rounds that have been played. And yeah, hopefully this will be a quick victory for UAA here. Once again, I apologize about my mic being muted. I did not know that. Oh, okay, Coda does get shot at through the floor, but he causes pressure. My mic should be working now, yep. Hit the mute button. All right. All right. They are applying really good pressure here, going to open up this hatch. All right, Coda is going to be pushing Dart here. Knows that there's one servers. He's going to try to get the pick on this. The servers one does know he's there. Off of audio. Coda does have the advantage. And if they can pinch him here, that would be great. Uh-oh. Oh, that Ella mine was really well placed. Okay, Coda does go down. Erratic gets the pick. It's 3-2. In the Grim, too. Plant is going down on default, but the Nitro Cell was able to get them. Plant is going down on default. Attempted again. Erratic is just making as much of a difficult time for them as possible. Gets the Mira, and Plant goes down. Avuni has to push this. Avuni whiffs, making it a 1v1 though. On Twitch, Erratic gets him to half. Oh, Erratic gets tagged to half. They are both equal amounts of HP, but Erratic goes down, allowing for the defuse to go off. Unfortunate. UAA, or I mean, Minnesota brings it back to a 2-2 tie.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
All right. It is 2-2, but that's okay. UAA knows this map. This is good. This is a good map for UAA. Therefore, let's see. Hopefully, yes. Someone or something hit my microphone without me realizing. Anyway, they're going to be second floor. Coda has a drone on open area. Knows that one's going to be watching open area likely. Okay. Coda goes for pre-fire. Knew he was going to be there, but he ran. Coda gets pinged by an Alibi. That's really unideal because Alibi is playing in. Alright, Alibi has been spotted. Coda could walk up on... Oh, Alibi dropped. Ran away. Unfortunate. Coda hunting this Alibi down, hoping to get an early round pick. Alibi is on other side of basement. Coda doesn't know he's playing slow, playing smart. Coda just holding an angle. Sees one. Goes for a headshot. Can connect eventually, but is lit up pretty heavily. It is tie game right now. Oh, and then Palmy gets a C4 on Griddle. But they have a ping on this Alibi. They could possibly get... They could get the advantage here. Coda goes for the shot. Cannot connect. Backs out. Wait, Coda opts to possibly drop here. He could try to drop and then run up his white. That's what he's going to do. Unfortunately, Alibi's watching it. Alibi's watching it. Oh, and he gets the pick on Coda, leaving it in a 2v4. This is not good for UAA. They need to make a move, and they need to do it fast. Knight is going to be top square with Erratic supporting on windows. Knight didn't shoot default cam early enough in the round, so he's going to be in a bad spot here. The smoke is laying down. One is holding him in slant. Erratic gets a kill on one. Erratic gets a kill on another with a claymore. Erratic is in a 1v2. It is not looking good for Erratic. He is one tap to anything, and he is in a 2v1 case scenario. 13 seconds on the clock. His best bet is to get in here and hope for a kill. Unfortunately, he does go down to Legacy. This is going to be the last round of attack for UAA. If UAA can tie it up, they can do really well on defense and hopefully pull ahead.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Bomb located by attackers.
Alright, Erratic is going to be playing the BB that we have seen him on. McGriddle is setting up a lobby cam. One is roaming upstairs. Valk's gonna have these cams. Kato swaps to Grim. They know that there's at least 2 roaming upstairs as of right now. Solus could be a problem just for drones, but nothing other than that. KDO on the Ying. He swapped to Ying. They might try to just flash plant this. That could be a play, especially since so many of them are off-site. There's only 2 on-site right now. 3 are above. If they could get in... 2 are right there. Alright, he has comms on him. Nice, they die. They can get in here and... If they can get in here and plant... Oh no, double kill from Palmy. Rotating back into sight. Diffuser was dropped though, leaving Kato in a 1v3. They're just going to hold that diffuser with their life. Kato hears one to his left, but can't really move. Goes for a pre-fire, cannot connect. Knows that there's one hallway. Knows that there's one bath, or, in office. He's stuck here. Kato throws down a smoke to try to just bait. But the other one runs through. He still has 1 minute and 43 seconds on the clock. He yings that one. He yings Solus. Solus is pretty close to not being blind anymore. Walks up. Doesn't know that Ella's right. Gets the pick, though. Solus dropped. Solus no longer in closet. She dropped down. 1 minute left on the clock. Solus going to be pushing from the same direction that the Ella was. He knows this. He goes to shoot. KDO knows he's there. KDO also knows he needs to go get bomb. That nitro might freak him out. Uh-oh, KDO gonna die to the... Likely gonna die to the man in there. They're gonna pinch him. They're hard pinching KDO. Nothing he can do in that situation. Unfortunate timing. Alright, they are going to go into defense at a disadvantage, unfortunately. Alright, in the half, we have McGriddle 7-4, Erratic 6-5, Coda 7-5, Kato is 1-5, and Knight is 2-6. On the enemy team, we have Palmy. He is 9-5, Show 3-4, Hank the Tank 4-4, Holmesy 4-5, and Legacy 4-5. As it goes 4-2 on the defense. Luckily, UAA specializes in bank defense, so hopefully we will be able to bring this back to a victory. Yeah. All right. Alright, Erratic is going to be roaming here first floor, trying to just slow them down and waste their util. Erratic is just going to flip cams here. KDO is going to be all the way upstairs. KDO is about to get swung from both locations. KDO might want to back out here and play life. They've got, they droned him, and they've got 3 people rushing him. Yep, KDO is smart for this, dropping out. They need to play slow here. About a minute down. They still have a minute and 40 seconds to defend. Teams are still even. Alright, 2 are in open area. They did take open. They're probably going to start making a push here. Legacy gets a kill on Erratic, who was playing up in open. Unfortunately, unevening the grounds. However, they only have a minute left to push. This push has to happen, but they are hard concentrating on blue side. Coda watching this angle. Kato. Knight is the only one watching A-bomb. This could be a problem. Alright, McGriddle is now on A-bomb. They have 30 seconds. They're going to try to drop and quick plant. They dropped. Oh, no, they didn't. They are planting, though. Plant is about to go down. They have no idea. Plant goes down. And that is a severe disadvantage for Legacy playing above with the Twitch. Diffuser down and Legacy on the Twitch. And Coda in a 1v5 scenario gets one. Knows the other one is going to be on that hatch. Knows he's going to get bum swung. Gets another one. Another pick. Kills Hibana. Kills the third. Or, yeah, kills the third. Oh, and then dies to show in blue. Unfortunately. Going into round 8.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Opting to go second floor this time. UAA is hoping to find more success. They need 3 rounds to tie this up. And 4 rounds to win. No, 5. 5 rounds to win. Goodness, my math is not working today. KDO is going to be playing slant as Warden. Watching their stock and top square run in. KDO here's one outside his windows. Breaking windows. Droning in. They hard droned him. 2 drones on him. KDO needs to back out of that position. He is able to back out. And his shield goes away. 1 on Sky. KDO backing off, allowing Tachanka to watch that. Gonna be watching top square. A minute left on the clock. Still full team. Just trying to do peck damage on the people top balk. They do have one on lapel. This could get a pick on Knight. KDO looks away right as he crosses. That is unfortunate timing. Legacy gets a kill on McGriddle, making it a 4v5. Not a good position to be in. Lowering doors off. Warden's going to need to make a play here. ADS misses, making it a 3v5 for the enemy team. Plant is going down as we speak. And it's now a 1v5 all up to Erratic. And 1v4, Erratic makes it a 1v4. Erratic gets the kill off the window. Goes for the one top balk, but cannot get a pick. Alright, they need to bring it back. It's 2-6 right now. They're opting to go basement again. Hopefully they're able to tweak the slight things that went wrong. And then they will be able to win here. Shoots the drone. Coda is upstairs. We're going to be doing a similar push. They know Coda's there. He's making a lot of noise. Coda holding top square. Multiple of them are holding upstairs, leaving sight fairly vulnerable. Twitch is droning in. They have the Maestro to try to slow time and prevent plant. The Twitch drone is Just staring at the maestro. They did get a hatch. Unclear which hatch that was. Kato able to get one. Gets one pick. There's another one swinging in. Kato hears him. Kato backs out. Kato deciding to walk down. They may try to go for the plant here. Shomav gets Coda, evening out the scoreboard.
I'm out. Gotta reload.
Attempting to ying flash plant. Plant was going down. Erratic gets a kill on one. Coda can't quite see. Kato cannot quite see through the smoke onto the 0. Going for plant. Plant is going down. They have second. They're sticking plant. Plant doesn't go down. Huge win for. Oh wait, no, plant does go down. Plant goes down. It's a 1v2 scenario. GG to the Minnesota Mavs. Final score: AK Coda 10-8, Erratic 9-8, McGriddle 8-7, Kato 2-8, Knight 2-9, Palmy 10-7, 8-6, 8-5, 8-7, 8-5, 6. Good games all around. Thank you all for watching the stream. Have a wonderful one.